week 7, what are we going to practice? What are we going to challenge ourselves with this week and hopefully for the remainder of our lives? Level 1, Level 2, Level 3, the easy steps all the way up to something a little more challenging. Level 1, keeping it simple, is the best prescription always is knowledge. So read, read, read as fast as you can. There's not that much to read compared to some of the previous week's challenges, so no excuses. Let's get through it as fast as we can. Down below, I also am going to challenge you in terms of level 1 challenge that you keep on your radar, and by on your radar I mean a lot of these things that we have in our meals, some of the small things, the little things that go into the preparation or into the flavoring, sometimes they're just off our radar and we're not paying attention to whether these things are good or bad for us and whether we should continue to buy them or not buy them any longer. We're going to bring these things back on our radar. The little things become more magnified and overly focused this week to really challenge ourselves. So I'm not going to ask you to go gangbusters here. I just want you to focus on some of the key things like butter, salt, milk, and I also want you to focus on what I call the nasty 3, which are high fructose corn syrup, MSG and aspartame, which are in so many seasonings and condiments nowadays it'll drive you crazy. But you need to go that direction with this because you're consuming it in small amounts, but so often that sometimes it's actually more harmful than going out and having that bad meal because it's a consistency factor. All right, so level 1, that's what I want you to focus with. Level 2 is we're getting a little more picky. We're looking at everything, every label, etc. We're taking our level 1 knowledge with us and we're expanding it to number of ingredients and quality of ingredients in our spices and our condiments. You should be able to pronounce almost every single ingredient in your seasonings and condiments. Okay? You should also be able to count the number of ingredients on 2 hands, typically at best. Sometimes there's 30, 40, 50 ingredients in an average condiment or seasoning package. That's ridiculous. You probably shouldn't be putting all that junk into your body. So let's start reducing. Let's start getting a little more scientific, a little more analytical, a little more picky, if you will, and go there when we're looking at our seasonings and our condiments and trying to swap out, looking for the healthier alternative. You can do it. Don't get crazy with it. Just start off slow and easy, trying to find a healthier version of the ketchup or the jam or the butter or whatever it is. Okay? Level 3, little different challenge here I'm throwing at you. There's really nothing as far as specific advice. It's this. I want you to teach people what you're learning. Even if it's anything new this week, one little thing, just start teaching it to other people. Because I think when you teach people, it forces you to learn it more. It forces you to mentally commit, develop a deeper conviction and confidence in what you're doing. So I think it's very important that what you guys are learning now in this week's challenge and in the past and the future, it's very important to teach and share this information with others. It helps the world, but it helps you as well. So that's it for week 7, the condiment and seasonings challenge. Very important challenge. Commit to it. Enjoy. Any questions, comments, or suggestions, there's a form down below. You can fill that out, and it usually comes direct to my email. Thanks for watching. Good luck this week.